The first show of Geva Theater's 2024-2025 season will be Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein. It's going to be a co-production with the Berkshire Theater Group and Bay Street Theater. And it's going to be here on Geva's Wilson stage. Mel Brooks' comic genius meets black and white horror movies in this electrifying musical comedy. This wildly inventive new production includes unforgettable tunes such as the Transylvania Mania, He Was My Boyfriend, and Putting on the Ritz.
The next show of the season will be August Wilson's How I Learned What I Learned on Geva's Fielding stage. From Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright August Wilson comes this autobiographical, one-actor play chronicling Wilson's life as a Black artist in the Hill District in Pittsburgh. This play takes audiences deep into the life of one of the most celebrated writers of the 20th century, from his roots to the completion of his history-making American Century cycle.
A world premiere production by Harrison David Rivers. Dickens' beloved classic, A Christmas Carol, is next on Geva's Wilson stage. Over the course of a single night, notorious grump Ebenezer Scrooge is visited by 4 ghosts. But will their intervention prompt him to change his humbug ways? Filled with humor, heart, hope, and a little bit of horror, A Christmas Carol reminds us it is never too late to have a change of heart. Nina Simone, 4 Women, by Christina Ham, will ring in 2025 at Geva on the Wilson stage. When 4 Black girls were killed in the 1963 bombing of the 16th Avenue Church in Birmingham, Alabama, Nina Simone channeled her anger into music. Nina Simone, 4 Women, looks at an artist and the women around her as their journey leads them down a path of discovery and healing. Next up on Geva's Wilson stage will be Louisa May Alcott's cherished novel, Little Women, adapted by Heather Kreisler. Louisa May Alcott's classic novel comes to fresh life in this inventive theatrical adaptation, which follows as the March sisters, Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy, all gather in the family attic, and they go from making up fairy stories and graduate to scenes of love and loss, and for Jo, artistic self-discovery, as they come of age against the backdrop of the American Civil War. In April of 2025, Geva will produce the East Coast premiere of Pure Native by Vicky Ramirez, Tuscarora. Brewster's back after almost a decade, and he wants to share his success with the people of his res. After all, it's been a bad year, and Brewster believes partnering with his corporation on a new bottled water factory would be a great opportunity for the res. But to his old love, Connie, it's a betrayal of everything the Haudenosaunee stand for. So who will win?
Finishing out Geva's exciting season on the Wilson stage is Beautiful, the Carole King musical. Beautiful is the inspiring story of how Carole King made her mark on the music industry and found her own voice in the process. This Tony Award-winning musical features Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? And You've Lost That Love and Feeling, and Natural Woman, and I Feel the Earth Move, from King's iconic songbook.
Captivating audiences around the world, including on Broadway, in London's West End, and more. Hershey Felder in George Gershwin Alone will tell the story of America's great composer. The show incorporates the composer's best-known songs and a complete performance of Rhapsody in Blue. It'll run on Geva Wilson Stage this summer from July 9 to July 28, 2024.
Geva began the Artists in Residence program, where we engage a BIPOC artist for a 2-year residency in season 50. This year, we are delighted to announce that Delana Studi will be our 2024 to 2026 Artists in Residence. Delana's play And So We Walked, an artist's journey along the Trail of Tears, resonated with Geva's audiences last season. Geva Theater's 2023 to 2025 Artists in Residence, Baron Vaughn, will curate another year of The Workout Room, the long-form comedy series where the audience gets to watch some of the country's most exciting comedians develop new material live with the Rochester community. The Workout Room will return in March and June 2025 with all new comedians on Geva's Fielding stage.
Subscriptions are available for all performances, including open captioning, audio description, and signed interpreted dates. And you can find out more about becoming a subscriber by visiting Geva's website or in person with Geva's box office associates. Education at Geva will hold a 5-week musical theater summer academy conservatory training program for young actors, ages 12 to 18, in July of 2025. Audition information will be released in January. Other Geva education programs will include student matinee performances, in-school workshops, a variety of artist-centric classes in Geva's Fielding stage, college internships, and expanded accessibility. Geva will present Embracing the Indian, Centering Indigenous Voices on June 27 and June 28, 2024, in collaboration with Friends of Ganondagan, NTID, and in affiliation with Native Voices. This 2-day event opens with The Mush Hole by Kahawai Dance Theater at NTID. It culminates with an all-day Indigenous Theater Symposium at Geva on June 28th. Both events are free and open to the public, though registration is required. There will be ASL interpreters for all events on both days.
Geva joins Ibero-American Action League and the City of Rochester to present 2024 Latinx Art and Culture Celebration on August 17th at the La Marqueta in downtown Rochester, featuring a performance of Pedro and the Wolf, adapted by Jaime Bermudez from Prokofiev's classic. Performed by Borinquen Dance Theater